Hello crocheters, welcome to my channel Zoe CrochetR. Wow, this is a masterpiece cardigan. I made this with so much love for my baby girl. She was turning 6 years old. I made this for her birthday and I'm sure you too will love it. Now subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos like this and make sure you watch to the end, okay? I mean, this is for absolute beginners. I made this step by step, so let's get started. God bless you. For this cardigan we need a total of 48 squares, okay, 48 squares. And from here we're going to start joining the squares together. So the good sides are facing each other like this and the back side is up. You can see the good side is inside, and we just close and make sure the stitches are aligning together. Okay, the stitch needs to align. So you remember here we did a chain 3. So a chain 3 needs to go into chain 3 and the stitches need to align. And now what do? You take your needle and you insert it. We're going to be sewing just in the back loops. I mean, when I talk of back loops, you can see the loop, just the loop that is facing you. This loop facing you, this loop will go into this loop. Okay, you can see the 3 chains here. You can see the chain 1 here. So insert your needle into that back loop, insert your needle into that back loop, and come over here and insert your needle also into this other back loop and just pull your needle, insert it back inside again just to make it secure. Good. Once that is done, we're going to continue sewing into the next stitch. Insert your needle into the back loop just like this and sew, and into the next back loop, into back loop, just sew it and come to the next stitch. As I said earlier, you need to make sure that the stitches align, okay? And now once we get here into this chain 1, into this chain 3, insert your hook into that chain 1 and sew, and come again and sew, okay? That's good. And you can see when you open it, I mean, isn't that beautiful? Wow, this is amazing. Like, it's amazing, right? It's so beautiful. I mean, I love it. Let me know what you think of this sewing technique into the comment section below. And now it's very important to hide your tail, your end. And now once that is done, we need to make sure our ends are secure. I have a detailed tutorial on my channel on how to secure your ends. Now you want to just pass it through like this. Okay, you see it's done already. So you see when this is done already, see this is done already, okay? And you just come and flip this over and you sew, and you come back down, come this way, you flip it over and you sew, put it back down, and you come close this and you sew it up here, you put it back down, you come over and you turn it over, you sew and you bring it down, you come this way, turn it, you sew it and you bring it back down, you come this way, sew it and you bring it back down and make all the join together. So once this is achieved, we have to connect them together. Okay, so you want to flip it over, and we're going to sew in the end here, respecting the same procedure, of course. Okay, so let's begin. You really want to make sure that chains align together. Of course, we're going to insert our needle into that chain one and sew, and come back, make it secure to the next stitch, to the next stitch. Remember, we're sewing just in the back loops. Okay, and now once you get here into this chain space, you just sew in chain into chain. Okay, chain one goes into chain one, chain two go into chain two, and chain three goes into chain three. Okay, you come over here, chain one goes into chain one, chain two goes into chain two, chain three goes into chain three, and you just keep on sewing. Just insert it into this chain one. I'll just stop on this chain one. I'll make it secure. Okay, and this is what's giving us. Wow, it's beautiful, right? Yep, this is so clean. Okay, here we are done with the front part, and it's amazing. Yep, and now we're going to proceed now to the back. And here we just completed sewing the back part, respecting the same procedure. And now we're going to connect the back and the front. Okay, next we're going to sew in the front and the back. Okay, so we're just going to flip it over. Okay, and sew in and flip this other side. Okay, and sew. Okay, and next you want to go ahead and make ready your sleeves. Okay, just connect your sleeves, and you have to make two pairs of it exactly. Okay, make two pairs of it, exact pairs, and we're going to proceed. Okay, here we just completed connecting the front part to the back. Okay, and so now next what we want to do is we want to connect our sleeve to our dress. Okay, here we have, this is our sleeve, and we need to make two pairs of these, as I said earlier. So we have our two pairs of this set. So this is what we're going to do. So what you want to do is you want to fold in your sleeve. Okay, and look for that middle stitch. You need to make sure that it is really in the middle, it is well centered. Okay, and now once you locate that middle stitch, insert your stitch marker into that middle stitch, and now you're going to come below. And you have to connect it here. Now where you have to connect it, you're going to connect it here on this stitch where we join the front to the back. Okay, where we join the front to the back, that is where you're going to connect your stitch marker. So you just take your stitch marker and you connect it here. Okay, once this is achieved, next we're going to sew in, okay, the sleeves into a cardigan. So you're going to sew it this way. Okay, so go ahead and sew, and you also do this other side, flip it over and sew. Okay, so just keep on working. You can see we have really completed both sleeves. This is the back of a dress, this is the back here, and this is the front. Okay, and here we have both sleeves. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the front in front like this. Okay, we just fold it. Oh wow, you can see the cardigan shaping already. and we bring this other side and we fold it like this, okay, and it gives us something like this. Yeah, from inside this one it kind of gives us, and since we're working from behind, so we're just going to sew. We're going to sew it, we're going to sew, and this other side sew, and we're going to sew. Okay, so let's just keep working. um, so let's just keep on sewing. Okay, wow, this is amazing, and you can see we've sewn it both ends already. Okay, and we're going to turn it inside to the right side. Oh wow, man, I love this. Can you hear from my voice? I've been working ever since. So I'm really tired. Like seriously, I'm tired. And but we have to do it together. I'm doing this for my baby girl. She'll be turning 6 years in some few days. I mean, I want to offer this to her, like her birthday. I want to wear this on her. So now, oh my God, I love it. It's just a mother's love for her daughter. Yep. And so next, what we're going to do is we're going to make a single crochet in each stitch. Okay, a single crochet. So, oh my God, let's start a single crochet. So I went ahead and changed my hook. So to work the single crochet and the ribbon part, I'm using this small size hook, the 2.5 millimeter hook. Okay, this is the hook I was working with ever since. This is the 3 millimeter hook. Yep, the 3 millimeter hook. This is a hook I used to make the flower and the granny part. Okay, so we're going to insert a hook into this chain. This chain 3 space, yarn over, and bringing that tail in front and chain 1, and to this chain 3 space we're going to make a total of 2 single crochet. Insert your hook, yarn over, you have 2 loops on your hook, pull or through. That's the first single crochet. Insert your hook into the same chain 3 space, yarn over, you have 2 loops on your hook, pull or 2. That's a single crochet. Now we have 2 single crochet. We're going to insert a stitch marker here to mark this first single crochet. Okay, and now into the next stitch make 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch insert your hook, yarn over, you have 2 loops on your hook, make, insert your hook and make a single crochet. Insert your hook, yarn over and make a single crochet. Insert your hook, yarn over and make a single crochet. And you're just going to repeat making single crochet all through. When you get to this chain 3 space, you make 2 single crochet. You get to this other chain 2 space, you make 2 single crochet, and you're going to make single crochet all through. Even at the edges of the sleeves here, you have to make single crochet all through. Okay, so just keep on making single crochet. Okay, so just keep on working. Oh wow, this is so cute. And once we are done with the single crochet row, we're going to begin the ribbon part, but we're going to begin working here at the borders here, below, just below here. Okay, so we're going to we are going to chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And into the next stitch here. Okay, insert your hook, yarn over, you have 2 loops on your hook, pull all through, and that's a single crochet. In the next stitch the next chain, yep, make number 2, the second single crochet. In the third chain, make a single crochet. Into the next 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 chain, make a single crochet, and into this last chain here, make a single crochet. And at the end of this, you have a total of 8 single crochet. And now next, you can see we have our stitches of single crochet down here. Here we're going to make, into the next 3 stitches, we're going to make a slip stitch. So 1, 2, 3, we're going to make a slip stitch in each stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through. That's the first slip stitch. Insert your hook into the second and pull through. That's the second slip stitch. And into the third stitch, insert your hook, pull through, and this is the third slip stitch. And once this is achieved, turn your work. And now next we're going to be working in these back loops. Okay, in the back loops you can see we have 2 loops, the front loop and the back loop. So in this we're going to work in just in the back loops. Okay, so insert your hook into this first, insert your hook, yeah, and make the first single crochet. Into the next, insert your hook and make the second single crochet. Into the third, insert your hook and make the third single crochet. Into the fourth, insert your hook and make the fifth. Into the next, the sixth, insert your hook, single crochet, insert your hook, single crochet. And once we get into this last stitch here, the last stitch here, we're going to work in both loops. Okay, so insert your hook and grab both loops. It's a little bit tight. Insert your hook and grab both loops. Okay, and make a single crochet. And here we are done with row number 2. Chain 1 and turn. And you're just going to repeat the same process. So into this first stitch here, you're going to grab both loops. Okay, work in both loops, make a single crochet. And now from here, now you're going to be working just in the back loop, making 1 single crochet in the back loop, and into the next stitch make a single crochet. Into the next stitch make a single crochet. And always count your stitches, they have to be the same. Make a single crochet. Into this last, make a single crochet. And once you're below here, into the next 3 stitches, we're going to make a slip stitch. We're going to make a slip stitch. So this is the first. So this is the first, the second, and the third. And when you turn your work, you just repeat the same process, making 1 single crochet. Okay, making 1 single crochet, and you're just going to repeat this all through the borders here. Okay, and just keep on working with me and I'll tell you what to do next. And as I said earlier, this is a gift for my baby girl. So okay, here we have just completed our ribbons for the edges. And now next now we are going to start working at the side. Okay, and now to do that we're just going to insert a hook. So we are just going to insert our hook where we ended here. Okay, and we're going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now once we have our 9 stitches completed, we're going to repeat the same thing that we did. We're going to repeat the same thing that we did at the border to make a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now once we have completed our slips, our single crochet, we're going to continue working now here on this length here, and we're going to continue here working in the back loops as we did here. Okay, and instead of making a slip stitch in 3 stitches, we're going to make a slip stitch but in 2. Okay, 2 stitches. So there's the first slip stitch, and to the second slip stitch, and next turn your work. I'm just going to repeat what we did. So make this the first here, so make the first single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and the last one here, cuff both loops, and 8. Chain 1, turn, cuff both loops here to the first one, and from the second you work just in the back loops. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And next you come to these 2 loops, you make a slip stitch, 1, 1, and 2. Okay, and you just flip it over, and you just continue working, and 8, and come on your side here and make 1 slip stitch, number 2 slip stitch, and now we'll find ourselves here. You see, it's beautiful, right? Yep. And now from here, now we're going to start creating our buttonholes. And now we're going to make our buttonholes in each of these joining stitches. We're going to use it as a point of reference. Okay, so we're going to make it 1 here, 1 here, number 2 here, number 3 here, and number 4 here. So we're going to start here. We're going to start making the first here. So turn, and we're going to make 1, 2 and 3. Now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and I'm going to skip 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, and to the remaining 2 are going to make a single crochet. So make 1 single crochet, and to this last stitch make your last single crochet. Now chain 1 and turn your work and make your first single crochet, 1, and make number 2. And now we are going to consider this chain 3 as a single crochet. Okay, so you're going to continue working in the back loops of the chain. Okay, so that was 2 along the chain, work in the back loop of the chain, that's number 3, work in the back loop of the chain, number 4, and this is the last chain you work in the back loop, 5, good, 6, 7 and 8, and come out along here and make your slip stitch, 1, 2. This is what it kind of gives us. You can see we have already created our first buttonhole, and this is, we're just going to repeat this same exact pattern all through the row. So when you get here, you make your second buttonhole, you get here, you make your third buttonhole, and you get here, you make your fourth buttonhole, just respecting the same procedure. Okay, so from here to here, we're not going to make any buttonhole, you're just going to repeat making the normal ribbons. Is when you get here that you create your buttonhole, and the chain is in proportion of the size of your button. So if you want a bigger button, you just increase the number of the chains, okay, and you want a smaller button, you decrease the number of the chains. So just keep on working, and I'll meet you at the other side to tell what we're going to do next.